Welcome to our science class. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night. I know some of you are staying up late. You know who you are. Y'all need to stop staying up so late playing video games. You are frying your mushy little brains. Anyway, this is a science class, and just as you can tell by as you could probably tell by the video before you opened it, that this will not be a long video. It'll be short and simple, straight and to the point. All right, well, hope you all had a good week. I want to thank those of you who have turned in your work on time. Some of you, well, I don't know what you guys are doing, but some of you are turning in your work late. Oh, poor grades. How shall they suffer? Well, it's your grade, not mine. Make sure you get your work in on time. It will be a blessing to you. All right, so as you can see, we are in chapter 6, and basically today I'm just going to give you some instructions because we are just we're not going to have notes on this chapter or on chapter 7. Okay, you will, for now, let me turn off my phone. For chapter 6 and chapter 7, you are just going to read the chapters beginning on page 42 and answer the questions for the worksheet that pertains to this chapter. Okay, so chapter 6, we're going to be dealing with let's see weather patterns in the oceans. Talk about El Nino and La Nina. You're also going to read about the Coriolis effect and how hurricanes are formed and how the ocean temperatures affect weather. Okay, so that is going to be chapter 6. And then for chapter 7 as well, you will just read the chapter and answer the worksheets. There's one worksheet for chapter 6 and 2 worksheets for chapter 7. Okay, so that is gonna be the work for these next few days, and hopefully you will get that done and taken care of. Now you say, Pastor, when is this work due? That is a good question, my friends. The work for chapter 6 and 7, and chapter 7 is on harvesting. And so this will be due, let's see, when should it be due? When? Friday? No, it's Good Friday. I'm not going to do that to you. Actually, every Friday is good. But chapter 6 and chapter 7 will be due by 8 o'clock on Monday. Monday morning. No. 8 p.m. Monday night. Let's do it that way. Okay? And then the next video that we will see and we will take notes on will be chapter 8. All right? So just keep that in mind. But for now, you will be working beginning with chapter 6 on page 42. So once again, read the chapter and then answer the following questions. These are the worksheets that you will work on for the chapters, chapter 6, and then chapter 7, 7.1, and 7.2 right there. Okay, and so keep that in mind. And then I would like for you to, as you see way down here, we have several activities, and I want you to write a quick report on hurricane. No. Let's do hypothermia. I want you to write a 2-paragraph, let's do 3-paragraph at the most, 3-paragraph report on hypothermia. Now that report, my friends, will be due on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. So keep that in mind. Now on Tuesday we will have chapter 8 to take notes on. So make sure that you get online and look at the chapter 8 video. And you won't have any homework due that day for chapter 8, so don't freak out about it. Don't freak out. But you will have a report due Tuesday at 8 p.m. on hypothermia. I want you to tell me what hypothermia is and explain how it happens, where it can happen, what are the steps of hypothermia, and so on. Okay, so 3 paragraphs at the most. I will take 2 paragraphs, but if I do want this typed, I cannot read some of you people's handwriting, so this thing needs to be typed. All right, and typed out and emailed, or send in a picture to moi. Okay, that moi means Juan in French. So please keep that in mind. All right, so once again, let's review. Chapter 6 and Chapter 7. You must do the Chapter 6 worksheet, and then Chapter 7.1 and Chapter 7.2. Okay? And so harvesting of the oceans and weather patterns and how they affect climate, or the oceans temperatures and how they affect climate around the world. All right, great. And also that'll be due on Monday night at 8 p.m. And then the report on hypothermia is due on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Now, you know you love me, so don't give me that face. And besides, you have nowhere to go, so you have time to do your work. Anyway, I don't know why I do that. I just have fun with this. So good. All right, well, I hope you all have a good Easter and you enjoy the weekend. I know we can't do much, but we can still have fun and enjoy the life that God has given to us. All right, we're praying for each one of you. Make sure you get your work in. There's some of you, one of you in particular, that hasn't turned in any work yet. I'm not going to mention any names, but the person's name starts with a J. Yeah, you know who you are. And if you happen to talk to that person, just make sure that you remind him or her. Depends on who it is. All right, so once again, this is for 7th and 8th grade science class, Chapter 6 and Chapter 7. Chapter 6 and 7 worksheets will be due Monday at 8 p.m. And the report, 2 paragraphs, 3 at the most, on hypothermia. Okay, typed out. Do not handwrite it. Only a handful of you can actually handwrite this. The rest of you, let me see. Who are the only ones that are allowed to handwrite this report? Okay, so here we go. The only ones who are allowed to handwrite the report are Rachel Palacios, Rachel Castles, Anna E., aka Anna, and Dana. They are the only ones allowed to handwrite it. The rest of you wonderful people need to type it. You say, Pastor, but why? Because I can read their handwriting. I cannot read yours. Anyway, so great. All right, great. You 3 girls owe me tacos. Yes, I love tacos. And the rest of you, you need to type it out. All right, great. So that's all for today. Hope you have a good time. Make sure you are redeeming the time because the days are evil. And get your work done. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.